Powered by Panama City Toyota.
ESPN Northwest Florida.
Rise and shine, campers. It's a brand new day.
What a lovely morning.
Good morning, starshine.
You seem happy this morning.
Morning, everybody. Thanks for coming in early.
The Coach James Hale Show is live and local. Live from the J. Michael Studio. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
Hot tub, I'm full of water. I say hot tub, hot tub. Gonna get you hot tub. I'm gonna make it wet. Say hot tub, rubber dub and hot tub, rubber dub with me. Chug in the hot tub.
Yeah.
Will you make me sweat?
Yeah.
Chug in the hot tub.
Yeah.
Will you make me wet?
Yeah. Well, 27 degrees. This is Bonita Key, around the Alabama Florida line. What is it here, 31? I think I said 31.
Somewhere 33.
31.
Wind chill about 20-something. So
20-something degrees.
you know where your underwear stops on a day like this.
Yeah, so you said no golf today. Is that
Well, right. Even the heater wouldn't start. It's going, no.
He's not committed.
Boy, even he's cold today. He is cold today. What's up, Doc?
What's up?
I like the hat. I like the hat. Get him on Facebook. Make sure we get a good shot of him. Good morning, sir. How you doing?
I'm getting there.
You look good. You look good. You freezing?
Yeah, I kind of ache all over this morning. No fever.
Okay.
No fever. No fever.
I think it's just age.
Nah, you look good. Did you have a good weekend?
It was okay.
I'm sorry, Glenn parked in my place and your place.
It's all right.
So I bumped into the back of the car.
Age before beauty.
I bumped him. I bumped him.
Remember, Beauty was a horse.
He can park in my spot. It's fine.
That's what he told me. He said, I don't see your name on his thing. I said, all right. I know what he carries.
I am a Coach Manley fan, so it's okay.
I don't argue with him.
We're not at the hospital. His name, it doesn't matter, man. Do not park here.
What are you doing back there?
Trying to fix all this stuff, but you should have seen this place. It was a mess, man.
Wow.
They had a Christmas party in here or something.
Yeah, I know.
Didn't
Did you get
invite
invited?
us.
Yeah, we didn't get invited, no.
I never. Fat Patrick, what's going on?
I'm used to sitting down now. I got to get back up on my feet.
What does that mean? What have you been doing?
Is this show dragging you down?
Too cold for him to get out.
Was that a negative comment? What is that?
I've been driving too much.
Okay.
Now I'll tell you something funny. I had a customer call me, and I was in Ardo, Tennessee. It borders the Alabama-Tennessee line. Okay. And I'm telling him what I was doing, and he's kind of laughing. I said, yeah. I said, pretty soon we'll be back in Alabama. And at the instant I said that, the GPS goes, welcome to Alabama. That's what I said, roll tide.
Roll tide.
That's kind of scary.
Anyway. Welcome 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. Don't forget tonight you got the Miami Dolphins at the Steelers. We're going to carry that here live on 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida, or you can watch it, I believe, on ABC. Absolutely cold, beautiful Monday here in Paradise. This is our last week before we take off for Christmas break. We got Dr. Chad Eugene Mitchell and Sue with us this morning. Betty Sue Manley and Patrick. How you doing, buddy? Everything good?
Man, it is awesome.
Wildcat, you look beautiful as always.
Thank you, and thank you for my Christmas gift.
You're welcome.
It couldn't have come a better gift at a better time. What do you think, huh?
Yeah.
Can I just add something this morning?
Sure, you should.
Have you heard about this, the lowest place in the United States? Have you heard, you know where that is, the lowest place, the lowest elevation?
Oh, yeah.
Death Valley.
It's Death Valley, but there's a specific lake. Did you know? And it's kind of
Hale Lake.
It's got a lot of water in it lately, just from different things, and so they're talking about how it's come back. You know what the name of the lake is?
Hale Lake.
Lake Manley.
Oh, Lake Manly.
True story.
Yeah.
The lowest place on earth. I mean, on the United States.
Well, that kind of goes.
What are you trying to say?
But
To
let me
that?
tell you-
Look it up. Look it up. Lake
Glenn, you don't
Manly.
put up with this
But
stuff?
let me just tell you this: if you go to Alaska, right in the middle of Alaska is Manly Springs. It's a resort place. So,
Hey, listen, see, you get lifted up there.
there you go. That's true. And if you go to Syracuse, the field house is Manly Field House, by the way.
I saw that this week, and I'm like, oh, that's good. That's good information for Monday morning.
There's also a place called Hale.
Thank you.
There is a place called Hale. That's right.
Thank you.
They used to wear T-shirts. Hell, yes. So,
All right, I got to get this in today. This
All
is
right.
something. This is a question for you guys. Gulf of America, not Gulf of Mexico. The Gulf of America, the most massive great white shark. Now we got one that's been swimming around here. They got that little beep.
One came close to shore.
Yeah.
Like really close to shore.
What they said one's about 12 foot, 1,435 pounds. But what is the biggest one caught in the Gulf of America? What year? It's a famous year. Something unbelievably happened in that year.
1825.
No, this is something huge that affected the entire world.
Must have been 2020.
No.
When was Jaws? When did Jaws come out?
Good Lord, I'm dealing with people.
1977.
Wait a minute. I'll just give y'all. Let me just tell you what year it was.
That'd
My
be a good
God.
idea.
Was it not 1945? A pretty famous year. The end of World War
Yes.
II.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And it was a group of 6 people. Where were they from?
Probably
You got
Tuscaloosa.
three guesses. Were they from the Florida, Mexico,
Germany,
or Cuba?
Cuba.
I don't know.
What'd you say?
I don't care.
No, give me an answer. What'd you say?
Okay, I would say Cuba.
You are correct, sir.
He said that too.
Oh, he said Cuba? You said Cuba?
You can't hear.
Well, good job. I thought you I did.
Welcome to
I hear an echo in
Wildcat,
here.
these are highly intelligent
I hear an
questions, so
echo.
jump on in and help us out, man. Good God.
All we
You
have
know
to do
what
is
happened
ask
on-
encyclopedia over here.
You know what happened
What
on
book?
this date in history?
What band? I was
Okay.
talking about something else.
You'll share about
What book was written because these 6 guys?
Old Man in the Sea.
This guy knows what he's talking about. Thank you.
Did he say "Old Man in the Sea"? Is that what I heard?
And the sea.
Chad doesn't read. Chad doesn't read it.
Coach Manley in the sea.
When we have first-person accounts, I mean,
Out of 5 people in this studio, only one of them
6 Cubans
passed high
fought
school.
this shark.
I got a fishing line burned on that one.
forever.
How much did it weigh?
Now, the next question was, how long was it? How long was it?
16
years
It
foot.
was not long as Jaws. It was not long as Jaws.
Well, of course not. Jaws was
that was
a
fake.
mega
That
shark.
was fake, yeah. All right.
I would say
16 foot.
17.
17? Okay.
17.
20 foot.
20. Jim Glenn?
21.
Got a winner. Glenn Manley's knocked out of the
I
ball.
played
Just,
it.
he's
21
No, it's
foot.
got
21
basketball scores here.
Now, the one that recently is about 1,435 pounds. How much did this shark weigh?
3,000 pounds.
How much?
3,000.
Glenn?
2,700.
2701.
Wildcat.
And
What do
the
you
price
think?
is?
I'll go with 22.
All right, it was 21. This happened in 1945. 6 Cubans captured this shark. They fought it forever. They finally got it. The book, Old Man in the Sea, was made because Hemingway heard about this and made the book about this.
We're going to need a bigger boat.
That's right.
It was 21 feet long and weighed 7,000 pounds.
Goodness gracious.
Ooh, 7,000?
Pounds.
Oh, my goodness.
Can you imagine?
No, I
being
cannot
out
imagine.
swimming
We're going to
and
need a
seeing
bigger boat.
That's right.
How far did it tow the boat?
That's a good question.
I got the answer.
All the way to Guatemala.
Is that the next question?
That's the next question.
Back to Cuba?
As far as it wanted to.
That's right.
That's your mutual Omaha.
Welcome to the wide world of sports.
Yeah.
I was wondering what this was about, but now I know it's the Wild Kingdom.
Since we're on sharks,
Yeah.
you know, have you watched
is a
any
Christmas
of
shark
the
we're
Discovery?
talking about?
The Christmas shark. Have you watched any of the Discovery stuff? You know, the ones you worry about are the 12-footers, the 12 to 14 footers.
The hungry ones, yeah.
They're adolescents,
Right.
and they're curious, and so that's who
Right,
gets
exactly.
people on the beach.
And sometimes
Yeah.
they'll attack you and notice you're not what the food they want.
Right, and walk off, but they didn't care that they hit you. Yeah.
Some of
Just
them
say
like
walk
hands.
off.
It's like they go, tastes like chicken.
Anyway, good Lord. Richard Sanders Day. I love Richard. He has done so much for Bay County, for Panama City Beach. The money he's brought in, his mind, his brilliant mind, what he's done. Finally, they're recognizing him. They're going to have a Richard Sanders Day. It's going to be December 31st, 2025. His last official act, the beautiful ball drop at
All
Pier
right.
Park. And he was one of the ones that got this going. The things this man has brought to this county, the amount of money, you don't realize, every time we mention we got 20 softball teams or 50 or 100, whatever the number is, they bring in families, money. They don't go to Walmart and rob it. They don't shoot you on the highway or the beach. These are good people that spend a lot of money down here. Richard, that's the kind of people Richard brings down here. Richard Sanders has done so many great things for Bay County, and I think Mike Thomas I love Mike. He was our county commissioner. He's our mayor. And I think he's one of the ones that brought Richard to Bay County. So it just shows you two great men right there. But they're going to have a Richard Sanders Day. I said they need to build a monument for him. Put him in the Bay County Hall of Fame, Sports Hall of Fame, because that's what they do. They bring sports to this county. So, Richard, we love you. I hope you're listening. But I'm going to say it again around 8 o'clock and brag on you again. But they will have Richard Sanders Day. It's going to be December 31st, his last official act. The ball drop at Pier Park 2025. That's incredible. Army-Navy football game. That was a good ball game. I watched parts of it. We went down for the parade, Panama City Beach. Lorelei Layton walked about 1.5 miles in that thing. Saw Arnold's principal, Britt Smith, wonderful man. He's doing a great job at Arnold. Saw him, waved to him. But they had a great parade there at Pier Park. We went to the Forest Restaurant, ate there, and watched some of the game. But, Glenn, it was a good game. Army, 16-17. Heck of a football game, man. I think they were down, 16-7 at one point, came back and won in the second half, 17-16.
Yep, you have to give a shout out to John Williams, who coaches the line at Navy. He played for Coach Moon and I at Bay High. So
Bay High School boy.
Yeah. Let me tell you
Bay
what.
County boy.
I thought at first they were going towards the fourth quarter. Navy's been throwing the ball all year, and all of a sudden, of course, they did a good job running it. But I was like, oh man. So anyway,
who are you pulling for?
Me? Mm-hmm. Well, I guess since my son worked civilian for the Navy, I was rooting for the Navy.
I was kind of rooting for the Navy.
I mean, my grandfather fought with the Army.
Yeah, my dad, my brother, Army, my dad, Navy. Yeah, I think my dad was in about almost all of them.
My brother-in-law was in the Naval Academy, and my father-in-law was in the Navy. He was on submarines, and so.
What I loved about it, when Trump came out there, they introduced him, did a great job introducing Trump. Place goes absolutely nuts. He loves sports. He goes to national championship games, go to games like this. I thought that was awesome. Go Trump. Love you, brother. Good job you're doing. Anyway, Navy 17, Army 16.
If you watch it early, you watch all the cadre marching in. Boy, that's
cool.
That's special.
They move that game around too, don't they? They go different locations.
They try to make it. They try to make the last official college game of the year before the playoffs start, so it moves.
Patrick, who were you pulling for?
No cars to pull in front of me as I was driving.
There you go.
It wasn't. This was shocking on the radio. I couldn't find it.
What?
Wow. Yeah.
Coming through South Tennessee and back into Alabama and all.
You got satellite?
No.
Okay. All right. It was on 84, I think, on satellite.
You can't find anything on the radio in that part of
Hey, we're going to give away our Christmas surprise to our wonderful listeners. We really, truly appreciate you guys listening this morning. It amazes me when we go places, people come talk and they say they listen to it all the time. They say they really don't like Glenn, but they do listen. I appreciate that. And Chad, I know people are always telling Chad they always hear you and us getting after each other pretty well. But anyway, we're going to give back today. What time are we going to do it?
Sometime in the 8 or 7:30 to Let's do it sometime after the Alabama-Auburn update. Sometime around 8:30 or so. We're going to do that.
All right. We'll give away.
By request, by the way, because people say, well, you give away stuff, it's too early. And
yeah, we got, some people get it earlier, other people go to school and things like that.
And our working class requested we do that.
Well, we love the working class.
We've got some really cool prizes. Boot store stuff, Anytime Fitness. We're going to give away something from them, and Golf Plus, Buffalo Rock, and Ferrucci's. I think that's an Italian restaurant,
right
which
downtown.
I have not eaten at yet.
Fantastic.
It is. It's very good.
Oh, because I love to meet some Italian food.
It was brought to you by the people who used to own Los Angeles. Matt and Minta, they do great.
They're awesome. I love them people.
Some of the best steaks. Man,
that place is unbelievable. They're great. I love those. They're good people. All right, let's talk about other great people. We got so many great people, so many great sponsors. Let's start right here with a legend. This man saved a young man's career. This guy is now graduated from University of Mississippi. He's married a graduate. They're extremely successful, putting money away. They own their own real estate business. None of that would have happened without Chad Mitchell. He was one of the first doctors ever trained in robotic surgery. I had a girl that grew up with her in Montgomery. She called and she goes, hey, can you help me get up with Chad Mitchell? She had a problem. I said, I surely will. And sure enough, Chad operated on her, and now I'm her hero because I've got Chad, this legend, to work on her. And he's really not that great of a guy, but he is really good at what he does.
He wanted to see if I was listening, I guess. Here we go.
The man.
Why do I come on this show?
The man, the myth, the legend, Dr. Chad.
What was really funny was he kept asking for a bird dog fee.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. Seriously, what's the best way to get up with you?
If you got any kind of bony injuries, joint problems, those kind of things you want us to look at, call me at 850-785-4344. You can also look me up at chadmitchellmd.com or robotmd.com.
If you want that yard to look absolutely gorgeous, like a golf course, we can make it happen. You got bugs in the house, we can make them go away for good.
Not the federal kind, though, but just a regular.
Just a regular bug. And also in your yard, if they're tearing your yard apart, you having a problem getting rid of them, stuff like that, this is a guy you need to call. You're talking about local. You can't get more local than these two. But his daughter's a gorgeous cheerleader at Mosley High School, homecoming court, always giving back to the community. Patrick, what's the best way to get up with Turf Pro Pest Control?
You can go on our Facebook page at Turf Pro PC, or you can call us on our local number at 850-890-5820. Right now is the last second chances to get your house rid of those bugs. You're going to have family coming in next week. You need to get rid of them before they bring that in, or prevent them some people like Coach, where they might bring in some stuff to your house.
And you want the yard to look good too before everybody gets there. You want it to look nice.
Just because it's winter, it's going to a state of dormancy, but it is not done.
Tell you what, man, it was packed out, that Cajun place this past weekend. Sunday, it was packed out. NFL, people really like NFL. See, I'm more a college guy. I like college football. That Cajun place, we got the rundown. There's so many different games being played this week. I got them somewhere. I'll look at it. Bowl season started. We'll talk about that when we get back. The Bucket Bowl, I call it the LA Bowl. Washington, Boise State. We'll talk about that. We got a lot going on. But get out that Cajun place. Yep. This weekend, there's going to be 3 games on. These are all college playoff games. 11 o'clock, Texas A&M, Miami. That's one I care about. The next one's Tulane and Ole Miss. I'll watch a little bit. And the night game, quite honestly, I could care less about. Boise State, James Madison. I'm not getting thrilled about that. I wish I'd had somebody else emphasize James Madison. I just do. That's just me. But if you want to go watch the game, have a great time, get down there before 11. When the kickoff starts, you get 50-cent wings, $5 pitchers, that Cajun place on Thomas Drive. Go check it out. We'll know you love it. Now, if you're over in Lynn Haven, you want to watch the games there. Friday night, Alabama, Oklahoma at 7 o'clock, ABC. Get over there with Patrick. Go watch it there. City Commissioner does an incredible job. His restaurant's second to none. TV's everywhere. The atmosphere is unbelievable. They always give back. And the way he trains them, they treat you like family in there. And if you have a party at home, you don't want to go sit there. You want those delicious wings from Beef O'Brady's in Lynn Haven or whatever else food they have there. Call, make an order. Just tell Patrick what time you're going to pick it up. he'll have it ready for you to go, and you'll be glad you did. Now, we're already over in Lynn Haven, Wildcat. We got Christmas. We're less than 2 weeks, man.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go see Russ and Amber, get something special. You know that some person's always there for you, that wife that is always bringing joy to your life. That's when you go to see Russ and Amber.
You get a one-of-a-kind piece of jewelry. You get the greatest prices in town. We just walk in and they'll do a free jewelry inspection, free jewelry cleaning while you're standing right there browsing through the new selection. And until Christmas, David Adamson Designer Jewelry is open from 10 until 2 on Saturday. So go check them out 6 days a week. David Adamson Designer Jewelry in Lynn Haven.
In Lynn Haven. We'll get back on to ask our panel here today. Shouldn't we forgive, forget, and hope that they overcome their setbacks, turn them to a positive, a negative situation to a positive, that setback to a comeback, never give in, never give up? The price of victory is high, but so the rewards. Can we all forgive Michigan's football coach? We'll talk about it when we get back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida is your home for the NFL.
Touchdown, Denver!
We bring you the biggest games every Sunday, Monday, and Thursday night.
Oh, he's got the first down!
Plus, we'll broadcast more college football games than ever before.
He did what?
Live NFL and college football play here.
Unbelievable!
104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
Touchdown!
This is Joanna with ESPN Northwest Florida with your Monday's weather. This afternoon and evening there will be a brisk wind out of the northeast, clear skies and 50. Clear skies tonight, slightly colder at 37 and a wind at 7 miles per hour out of the east-northeast. Tomorrow, mostly sunny and a light breeze right around 7 miles per hour with a high of 60. A bit warmer at 66 Wednesday and we'll have mostly clouds. This forecast is brought to you by Earthworks of Northwest Florida. Thank you for keeping that dial on ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
Full residential and commercial projects from start to finish, Wheelhouse is ready to help. From the moment you have the thought to build to the moment you step through the front door of your finished project, Wheelhouse Consulting and Engineering will walk you through all of your aspirations. Engineering, site plans, live architectural design, construction, 3D rendering, permits, and more. Wheelhouse Consulting and Engineering, 850-896-6597. That's 850-896-6597. And online at wheelhousedba.com.
Mentorship might sound huge, but the truth is, it takes little to be big. Just showing up can spark confidence and connection in a child's life. Right now, more than 300 kids in Northwest Florida are waiting for a mentor. Be the one who makes a difference. Call 850-433-KIDS or visit BeTheBig.org to get started.
Looking to upgrade your truck? It's Blue Diamond Truck Accessories in Panama City. They sell, service, and install it all. Light kits, bed covers, bumpers, winches, lift kits, and any trailer hitch you can imagine. Blue Diamond Truck Accessories, just west of Frankfort Avenue on 15th Street. Find Blue Diamond Truck Accessories on Facebook or call 850-914-0265. Blue Diamond Truck Accessories, 850-914-0265.
It's the Coach James Hale Show.
Go nuts.
Live from the J. Michael Studio on 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
Live, J. Michael Studios, 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. Seriously, I want to talk about something. There's no one in this room hadn't done something wrong. A lot of the stuff that we're hearing about happens to a degree, but not maybe to this point.
Are you going to confess?
No, I'm just talking about a coach that.
Is there a preacher here?
They're going. Well, actually, what's going on now? The Board of Regents. The board at Michigan now are probing into the entire athletic department. The athletic director, I believe, is in big-time trouble there. We know Moore has been fired. We know he has now been charged. He the old lady involved in this was making $50,000. Then all of a sudden, they bumped her salary up to $90,000. Well, anytime, Glenn, you're an athletic director, you know this. The athletic director has to know what's going on with somebody's money, how much money they're making. That has to be cleared by him.
Right.
The head coach wants it done. He's got to do it. So there had to have been questions why. We all know this has been going on maybe a year. These rumors have been going on about this. They knew about it. They looked into something. They saw it. They found nothing. After Ohio State loses, after Michigan loses Ohio State, I guess more evidence came about. Then the story broke. He goes to her apartment, gets the knife out, threatens to do this, threatens to do that. But what I'm asking you guys about, we know they've been affairs before by coaches, by doctors, by lawyers, by everybody else out there. Nobody's perfect. Nobody has not done something wrong.
John Williams on the phone.
I'm talking about sex. I'm talking about sex scandal.
What? I didn't have my headset scandal.
Had he won the game, would they not charge him?
Let's bring this young man on. Who is it?
John Williams, Coach.
John Williams. Hello, sir.
Good morning, man. How we doing?
We're doing great.
Awesome now.
Even better, we hadn't had the wide world sports with sharks going on now, thanks. So how's it going up there?
It's good. I'm actually in the South, and
all right.
I'm on the road. I'm on the road recruiting for a couple days, and then back up in Annapolis for a couple practices before we send the guys home for a few days.
Well, good, Coach. Tell us. I know who you are perfectly, but you got to tell these guys where you play football for, and that old mean line coach you had. So,
hey, listen, I'm a product of Conrad Boone, the great Conrad Boone, and Glenn Manley. Wouldn't be who I am without those dudes.
We're speaking to greatness right now. I know you're great. Let's give him a hand.
Yeah, you go.
Yes, sir,
especially you beat Army. That was fantastic.
Great game. Hey, listen, we were talking about something, and I'm glad you called because I want your input on this. Coach Moore at Michigan, all that stuff that's going on up there. And what I was getting at, I hope he gets his life back together. I know it's terrible what's happening. There's nobody perfect. Everybody makes mistakes, and he took it to a certain degree. But do you think he's completely done for good in the coaching world, or can he overcome this?
I'll be honest with you. I really can't speak on that. I obviously hope the best for him. I don't know all the details to the situation. We've been super busy
right.
For the past 2 weeks, but I hope everything comes out for him, personally, for sure.
Yeah. Let me ask you this. When I was watching the game Saturday, I started thinking about this, how difficult it must be for you guys to compete when there's NIL everywhere around. Can your players receive NIL? Because I was always curious about that, how that works with those Army, Navy.
No, our players do not and cannot receive NIL. They are government employees, I guess. We always say you receive your NIL on the back end. When you're done playing and when your service days are over. Because you're getting an elite education. The Naval Academy is the #1 public school in America. And, regardless of what you major in, when you finish your service, people are going to fight over you to hire you. And, that's kind of what we sell our guys on. Now, I will say this, our guys they're built different and they think different and they are smart and they think about the next 40 years, not about the next 4 years. Yeah. So, I think with everything that's going on in the transfer portal, I think it benefits us at the Naval Academy. It's hard to build culture. Everyone talks about culture. It's hard to build culture when you've got a new team every year. You're bringing 30, 40 guys in. Our culture starts, the day they sign with us, and continues, for the next 4 to 5 years, depending on if they go to prep school or not. So I think it gives us an upper hand right now with the way college football is structured right now.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you, I'm not a big fan. I played back in the 70s, and we've never quit. It was all about the team. Know your part, know your role. If you stay and do what you're supposed to, your time will come. And now they transfer in and transfer out. I just don't like the direction college football is going. I do love the academies like what you guys do, what you guys represent. I want you to talk about the players, the self-discipline these guys have to be able to play football, the things they do as a normal student and then play football. Could you kind of give us a rundown of what they do when they first get up and until they even get to practice?
Yeah, their self-discipline is off the charts. They start their mornings early, and it varies depending on what they're into. But they'll usually start with what we call EI, which is extra instruction. So they'll go into class at about 6:30 before breakfast and get some extra instruction with the actual instructor. There's really no tutors, so to say. It would be peer tutoring that they get at the Naval Academy, but they'll go in early for extra instruction, and then they'll go to breakfast, and then their day is really structured like a high school day. They have periods. In the middle of the day, they'll have a lunch. At lunch, they'll squeeze in a 15-minute special teams meeting, and then they'll go back to class, and we get them at about 3:30, and we're done with them at about 6:30. So what a lot of people don't realize is just how little time they have for football. For instance, when I was at Miami in 22 and Southern Miss years ago, you basically have them for the whole day. At Miami, we're a morning practice team, so we would get them at about 6:30, and meetings, practice, walkthroughs. They'd go to class, and then they'd come back at 6, and we'd have them at night too. What we do with such little time, to me, is the most impressive thing about our operation. Our coaches have to be, super efficient with their time. When you go into meetings, position meetings, you're in there for about 40 minutes, and you kind of have to be a calculus teacher. You have to have a lesson plan. You can't get off track, or else you lose your meeting time. So I think it's a testament to our kids and their ability to retain a lot of information with not a lot of walkthrough time or meeting time. But after practice, then they're back to EI or studying, and they function on very little sleep, which is kind of by design because that's the way it is in the military. You have to be, at your best when your best is needed, and sometimes your best is needed on very little sleep. So it's all a process, and it's all difficult by design.
Yeah. Well, Coach, God bless you. Thank you for calling. We appreciate you and what you do, and good luck to you. And we got to get him back on here.
We do. It's a long way from Locust Fork.
I want to talk about your Southern Mississippi days one day. We got to take a break right now, but we'll get back with you one other day. Okay.
Thanks, John, for calling, buddy. We appreciate you.
Okay, guys. Thank you. Appreciate
Bye-bye.
you. Keep us informed.
Yes, sir.
Wow. You didn't tell me as a Southern Mississippi guy.
What you didn't ask? Hey, coach, he coached at one of the high schools called Locust Fork, Alabama. You know where that is?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
I went through it 5 times or 4 times in the last week.
Listen, I drove by Southern Mississippi. Is that good?
Did you wave?
I drove right by. I did. My brother lives
Highway
up there.
79.
I drive right by it.
That's called by that one red light.
I do.
Kimberly.
Yep.
All right, let's talk about some of our great people. The legendary J. Michael's Restaurant. Now, they're closed on Mondays. They'll be back. We'll let you know when they back up, open after the winter break. But Tuesday through Sunday, they're open, ready to go. Get out to the legendary J. Michael's, have the best seafood, ice cold beer, the legendary J. Michael's. Also, don't forget about Max Fit Sports Nutrition. Do you want to look better, feel better? Jason Kovaleski can make it happen for you. Listen to Jason every Tuesday and every Friday right here on ESPN Northwest Florida. And Newbies, Glenn's favorite place, Newbies over there in St. Andrew.
On the Blue Building on Bayview Avenue.
Beautiful, beautiful facility, gorgeous. Now, everybody loves the mothership. Newbies 2 on the Curve go watch the playoff games and head on down to the mothership, have the best times that you possibly can have. They're going to have the best entertainment in the Southeast at all 4 of them, but especially at the mothership. Get out to Newbies, have a great time. Saw John playing racquetball. He's an incredible athlete. Loves Charlotte. They always give back to the community. You can't get more local than that. Get out to Newbies, have a great time. Tell them Coach sent you. We're right back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
ESPN Northwest Florida.
The Sports Blitz.
How do you think that's going to affect what Michigan is going to do going forward?
It's going to kill them, and they need to find a head coach in the next 2 days.
Wow.
It's going to get worse because Coastal Carolina just hired the Missouri State coach, and then Utah's Whittingham. He just retired, and now Missouri State's looking for a coach.
Do they have a portal for coaches?
The Sports Blitz.
Live and local, weekdays 4 to 6.
ESPN Northwest Florida.
Los Rancheros has been doing it right for 20 years. Los Rancheros brings a top-shelf dining experience to you with the opening of their beautiful new building. Watch all college and pro games on Los Rancheros 14 large-screen TVs with great drink specials daily from 2 to 5 and during all the games. Los Rancheros, the place for live sports and great food on 23rd Street between Jenks and Harrison.
Are you looking to invest in rare coins and precious metals? Well, look no further. Coin and Bullion Reserves is Bay County's trusted source for rare coins and precious metals. Located in the heart of Panama City, our showroom is stocked with a vast selection of gold and silver bullion, rare coins, and currency. Whether you're just starting out or you're a seasoned collector, we have what you're looking for. Our sales staff has over 50 years of experience to help guide you through your purchase. Come and visit Coin and Bullion Reserves today and build your collection with confidence.
CVS Health supports people in the moments that matter, from picking up a prescription to connecting care. With nearly 5 million daily interactions and serving 185 million consumers and 1.5 million healthcare professionals, CVS Health holds a trusted place in healthcare. By simplifying care and improving health, we're helping people get the care they need. Learn more at cvshealth.com/Investor Day.
Give him a call. Phone lines are open. 850-215-6290. The Coach James Hale Show is taking your calls live and local from the J. Michael Studio. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
Welcome back, 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. That was a great call, that guy. That's awesome, man. Coach calling in like that.
Yes. So just for our listeners, I mean, so he coaches I got this, tight ends at Navy.
At Navy, yeah.
Yeah, he's the tight ends coach
got a big win.
at the Naval Academy.
And he coached at Miami and Southern Mississippi, the Harvard of the South.
Yeah, awesome.
All right, I want to get back into
this. Where did he play high school football at?
Arnold High School, Panama City.
Ding dong, you're wrong.
He was a Arnold guy. We always tell our players, you want to be involved in something good and positive because we're all going to be motivated by something. Some people are motivated by power, money, drugs, sex, alcohol. There's something going to push you, something that's going to turn you on. And evidently, Coach Moore had a problem with this. I didn't realize. You just shared something with me. And we're talking about the Michigan head football coach just got fired. They did the investigation. Everything was okay. After they lose to Ohio State, it comes back up, new evidence. He gets fired. Then he goes, threatens himself and the young lady involved in this. And we talked about the athletic director at Michigan's in trouble. The university's looking into it. They've hired a law firm to come in and do the investigation. When you're doing something like that, you're going to find something. And the AD not knowing that, why did he not ask questions? You went from $50,000 to a female employee, very young, very inexperienced. Now you're going to pay her $90,000. What was that $40,000 additional for? Was it for to hush her up? It was for to make her happy? There are a lot of questions that has to be answered. And then this morning, Chad, you just informed us of something else. Would you please share this with us?
Yeah, so apparently after Coach Moore got out of jail, he then contacted OnlyFans model Mia Sority. I guess that's how you say her name. But anyway, Mia was talking to the press and basically saying, yes, he did call me. She was saying it's not surprising that, he was, apparently frequently on her site. So this kind of behavior, though, I wonder, is there some psychological problem that he's got? Is this like bipolar disorder? Is this something, or is this drug related? Like I think you brought that up, we were at break. It just, so there's a part of me, I know people are like, oh, shame. And I get it. What he's doing's not good. Not good for his family, not good for him, not good for Michigan football. But at the same time, I hope he's getting some help somewhere.
Yeah, I do too.
One way or the other, because he really needs to kind of clean his life up, obviously, and that's what we're rooting for, praying for.
I was going at this thing like, this is not something new. This happens all the time. There are other coaches that do these things, never get caught. There's other people do these things.
It sounds like he's been doing this.
Now, when you bring that up, that makes you think there's really something mentally to this. I mean, it's just not making a mistake.
Maybe not.
You just got out of jail for being in trouble.
And understand, I'm not trying to excuse it, but I'm just saying, this is you get out of jail and then go right back, and especially in an area where you can get exposed again. Like, I'm just, man,
I know it. We're kind of kidding around, but we said, what if he had won the Ohio State game? Would that have been reported?
That's what I want to know. That's the question. And Michigan Michigan guy goes, probably not. He's really upset about this.
I'm sure he is.
A lot of Michigan people are really
in my travels last week, listening to all different people all over there was a station out of Nashville that I was listening to, and they were talking about the situation there at Michigan. And back in the spring, there was rumors that he was going to be fired before the end of the year.
Oh yeah, the agents were spreading it out.
They were already said that job's coming open. So their feeling was on that show was that the AD already knew about the affair.
Right.
And he basically said, here, what do we got to do to keep her quiet? That's when the pay raise happened. Then it goes all the way through. And from what I understand, from what they were saying, is that she was fixing to go public with it.
Wow.
Because they were fixing to let her go from the university. So she was just going to go public.
That's what I asked Glenn. As an AD, he's got to sign off on that money.
Right.
So that kind of plays in what you're saying, I think. Have you ever heard anybody?
It's all sad.
No, that's hearsay. That's allegedly.
Chad, have you ever heard somebody come up to you and go, the reason I'm successful is because I drink every day. The reason I'm successful, I smoke dope.
No.
The reason I'm successful, I'm a sex addicted.
No.
I mean, these like you talking about, what's the mental part of this thing? You're a coach. You got power. How do you get screwed up?
Yeah, obviously I'm not a psychiatrist. Otherwise, I might have helped you through all these years.
You have helped me.
So I'm not a psychiatrist, but I am aware of, major depression, bipolar disorder, schizophrenia. There are a lot of things. And then there are personality disorders and some other things that really affect people's lives. And, I don't want to make light about that at all because, I've known some really good people that have been in my life through the years that have had these issues. And
thank you.
They're really good people. And then they go off and they do something just wild and crazy. And you can't excuse them. You got to hold them accountable. But at the same time, you have to understand, gosh, they got something going on with them, too. And so, that's why they need some professional help.
Did you see the specials on Netflix? This rapper, he's in charge of rapping music. He just got arrested. He got sentenced. Now he's getting out of jail. P. Diddy, is that his name?
Yeah.
Okay, I watched that. That was amazing. What he's done in his life, how he's not been in charge for other things. If you haven't watched it. I just got a text here that it says he was in there with him. That's not nice. That's mean. He likes baby oil. Let me put it that way. He likes a lot of baby oil. Crazy. Hey, go watch that Netflix on P. Is that his name? P. Diddy.
Yes.
Yeah.
P. Diddy.
P. Diddy. Yeah. Go watch that. That's some. And the guy's worth what?
billions.
Yeah,
was
a lot of
Still
money.
is.
Yeah.
But now between lawyers and things like that,
He's still making money on all the recordings where he owns the tracks. And
as you go back after that Tyson fight, that one guy, rapper, and another in the West Coast got killed, and they think
Tupac and Biggie.
Yeah, they think all these connections. You watch it, it open your eyes like, you got to be kidding me. Anyway, it's on Netflix. It's got to be true. Come on. Let's talk about some of our great people that are unbelievable, just wonderful. Love them to death. Dr. Chad Mitchell, Patrick, Glenn Manley. But let's talk about Stevenson Air Conditioning. I love Jason. Nobody's more local than Jason. Stevenson Air Conditioning, graduates from Mosley High School, one of the most honest. You know why he's so successful? He's honest, he's hardworking. They tell you they're going to do something, they do it. And they do it when they tell you you're going to do it. That's the reason they're so successful. If you ever go use Stevenson Air Conditioning, that's all the place you'll go from then on out. They are the best. Don't go national. Go local. Go Stevenson Air Conditioning. This is like Steve Bertishaw, swim coach at Mosley. He's got Steve's Bike Shop right across the street from Sam's. And they've been in business since 1979. Wildcat, how far out are we now from Christmas? How many more days?
I don't know.
7, 8, 9 more days.
A couple of weeks, yeah.
What's the date today?
15. 10 days.
So we're 10 days.
9 days. But
9 days of shop.
Unless you're Coach Hale, you can't go shopping on Christmas
9
Day.
days of shop. Go over there on 23rd Street.
What's he doing?
Julie sent me and Glenn a text. We'll talk about it. It's a break after the break.
Please do. Steve, I apologize for Chad interrupting your commercial. We'll be right back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest. Call my lawyer. Get my lawyer on the phone. Glenn's back at it.
Your home for college football. ESPN Northwest Florida.
It's going to be the Troy Trojans versus the Jacksonville State Gamecocks in the Salute to Veterans Bowl. Tuesday, live from Montgomery, Alabama, we'll have coverage starting at 8. Can Troy's defense and recent solid performance overcome GSU's strong conference play and turnover margin? Listen live on 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida and the ESPN Northwest Florida app.
This is Joanna with ESPN Northwest Florida with your Monday's weather. This afternoon and evening there will be a brisk wind out of the northeast, clear skies and 50. Clear skies tonight, slightly colder at 37 and a wind at 7 miles per hour out of the east-northeast. Tomorrow, mostly sunny and a light breeze right around 7 miles per hour with a high of 60. A bit warmer at 66 Wednesday and we'll have mostly clouds. This forecast is brought to you by Earthworks of Northwest Florida. Thank you for keeping that dial on ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
Full residential and commercial projects from start to finish, Wheelhouse is ready to help. From the moment you have the thought to build to the moment you step through the front door of your finished project, Wheelhouse Consulting and Engineering will walk you through all of your aspirations. Engineering, site plans, live architectural design, construction, 3D rendering, permits, and more. Wheelhouse Consulting and Engineering, 850-896-6597. That's 850-896-6597. And online at wheelhousedba.com.
Tired of boring merch and want your brand to stand out like the big names? Elevate your look with Red 7 Tees. They don't just print shirts, they create bold identities. They are a veteran-owned custom apparel shop providing the kind of detail that turns heads, using high-quality digital printing and embroidery to give you that unique style you love with no minimums or cookie-cutter designs. From small business to sports teams, if you've got a vision, they'll help you wear it proudly. Visit red7tees.com.
Ask for special ESPN Northwest Florida pricing.
When he played football, helmets had not been invented yet. Players played both sides, and quarterbacks weren't afraid of needles. It's the Coach James Hale Show, live from the J. Michael Studio. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
Why is this show gone off the rails so bad?
Talking about sex scandals. Let's get into Florida. Anybody getting fired down there?
Oh.
All right, let's bring him on right now. The Gator himself, Dr. Chad.
Gator himself.
What do you got for the Gators today?
So, we were talking last Monday about the Gators ought to try to keep Jabbar Jaluk because, he's the running back coach and he's had such success bringing along the running backs at Florida and helping them to mature into great backs. And, he's off to Texas. So now the question is Jaden Ball
I was thinking
going to go to Texas? I mean, that's what everybody thinks, right? So we don't know that. But, I mean.
I think that.
Right. We all think that. But so he had Clyde Edwards-Helaire. He had Trevor Etienne. And then, of course, he's got Jaden Ball, and he recruited them.
Yeah.
So he's a good recruiter as well.
He's a good scout of talent.
Yeah. So, last week we talked about it. Now he's gone. He's at Texas.
And it's legal
rumors
to
are
offer
swirling.
more NIL to and who has the most money to do NIL?
Texas and Texas A&M.
Yeah.
Hey,
so
he could go there. I would be more afraid of him going to Georgia.
Yeah, I got you. So that's the bad news. All right, the good news is, and it's bad news for Auburn.
I saw that.
Florida's targeting.
This is my Auburn update. Go ahead. Yeah.
Florida is targeting Marcus Davis at Auburn for a wide receivers coach. It's a great move, I think.
Yeah.
The question is, will he bite? Will
Coleman
he come over?
with him?
Right? Would Coleman come? Exactly. So that this is what's going on in the Florida world right now.
Yeah.
You've got the coaches coming and going. You've got recruiting that's in a little bit of turmoil, and then you've got the transfer portal that is in play. Right?
Yeah.
So anyway, that's pretty much
This
it
is the newest thing in college football. Go hire a great coach that has great players at that school. He comes and they come with him. This is kind of the new deal.
Yeah, like
in the old days, you couldn't do that.
And I think that's what LSU's trying with Lane Kiffin.
Oh, yeah. There's no doubt.
Yeah. So anyway.
Well, didn't that come down who can pay the most money? What school? Hire the guy.
Oh, yeah.
All these coaches
Also
going to
has
get
to do
big
with
money.
how much you're winning, too.
So we'll talk money here in just a minute.
Okay.
But I want to, since we missed the FSU update, I want to go to FSU now.
Okay.
Because that really kind of covered most of what's going on with Florida right now, just big picture. There's some congratulations in order for a couple of the FSU players. Deuce Robinson and Luke Pettibon, the center, Deuce Robinson, wide receiver, Luke Pettibon, the center. They got put on the PFF's All ACC team for the 2025 season. So congrats to them.
Unbelievable. Right. Good job.
All right, then this has a connection to FSU, but it's not really direct at FSU currently. But y'all remember the quarterback, Drew Weatherford?
Yes. Yeah.
All right, so he has this company that he founded, Weatherford Capital, and they are teaming up with Redbird Capital to provide $500 million in credit financing to the Big 12 Conference. And what this article's about is right now it's hard for these schools to do their own private equity where they sort of sell shares in, have it provided, and that provides money to buy players and that kind of thing. So instead, they're starting off with loaning money. So this shows you how deep and how wide this is getting.
Can you believe this?
Yeah, I can believe this, actually. And it makes you wonder, okay, is this the next bubble here in the future? It's starting off right now. When does this pop? But you've got these big finance people trying to make some things happen by loaning money to start and then maybe turning this into a private equity deal.
Collateral? What did they get if the money's not paid
It
back?
didn't go into details, and so I don't know that. I don't know that
A stadium, an empty stadium?
Who knows?
Yeah.
But
that's a whole different stuff. But
Thought we got a phone call.
Let's take. I need some help. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank God. Help us, Rob. My back's killing me. I'm carrying the whole damn show.
Hey, I don't know if I can help you or not, but I'm here.
It's just good to hear that voice of reasoning. Rob, what are you hearing? What Doc's telling us? I can't believe what we're getting into now. I don't like that.
Well, I'm sorry, but I just got off the phone. I don't know what you're talking about, but I was going to tell Patrick.
Yes.
The app, the Northwest Florida ESPN app, will pick you up anywhere in the world, and you could listen to the game Saturday.
Well,
you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hello.
I was actually on the app listening to the show on Friday, so my ears were still ringing.
Saturday it worked just as good. Saturday it worked just as good with the Army Navy game.
Awesome. That's good to know.
Yeah. Anyway. And I'm sure you got a nice enough car that you could your Bluetooth will just tie you right in. You can listen to it.
I don't know. That old Flintstone truck don't do all that stuff.
Hey, I got a 06 that I'm still driving, so mine don't do nothing for me.
Let's get you where you want to go. That's it.
Y'all can get one of those Bluetooth devices that plugs in.
That's a smart man.
Like the old FM converters.
Hey, my Bluetooth was a speaker that I had to carry, and when the power went out, it was over with.
Yeah. We had them old Bluetooth that you had to carry on your shoulders.
Yeah.
That's right.
Hey, Rob, our last show is Friday before we start for Christmas break. Just remind you my gift. I'm talking about getting my gift. I know you're good about bringing me a gift.
Oh gosh.
I left that on the front door.
in a brown bag.
I remember that was good
with bear spray on it.
That was good. That was really good. That was thoughtful. Hey, seriously though, tell him what you were talking about. The money. This is nuts.
So, Rob, we're going to repeat what we said. When you called in. So, the former FSU quarterback Drew Weatherford has this financial corporation, Weatherford Capital, and it is teaming up with Redbird Capital to provide up to $500 million in credit financing to the Big 12 conference. That's the tie-in to FSU because Drew Weatherford was a quarterback.
Not ACC, Big 12.
But this is a Big 12 topic that they're going to be getting $500 million in financing through these corporations. It shows you where all this, these financial corporations, what they're trying to go towards. And they're saying it's too complex right now to offer the private equity, where people can buy shares, if you will, and make money from that. But they're saying that's going to be the next step after this, years into the future.
Wow.
So that's the conversation. And I don't know all the details about it, and I'm not an accountant, but I have a big picture sense of what that looks like. Anyway, your comments, Rob.
Well, you're exactly right. I understand what he's throwing up against the wall. But my thing is, when you buy into some type of investment company like that, they're talking about building and paying players and everything. And the more that money goes out, I mean, if I'm going to invest into something, I'm going to invest in something that they're not paying that much money out, and then where does my investment come back from or back to? It seems to me that it's got to come to some type of, like James says, is that we got to hire them and make them employees. Well, that's not really going to work either. My thing is blow this thing up, let all this money and everything go to a minor league system or whatever they want to do, and let's just go back to playing football and wanting to play for the people that
that
love
ship
the
has
sport.
sailed, man. That ship has sailed.
Well, I got that, and I understand it, but it's going to get crazy, absolutely dumbfounded crazy that these guys walk in there and, because right now, here's my thing, is that what's the kid, is it Diego that's suing them to try and get another year of eligibility?
No, yeah.
It's coming.
He's wanting the Heisman.
It's coming.
when he walked out, I go like, my wife and I were sitting, I go like, one, I didn't realize he was that short, and two, why are you wearing that outfit and everybody else is in a dark suit? But anyway, that's neither here nor there. He can wear what he wants to. But my thing is that if you go to court on this system, all right, that's where what started all this. You're denying that guy actually a way to make a living because he's still going to school. And if you let somebody that graduates and gets their degree, but now I'm going to get my master's degree so I can get another year of eligibility, I can transfer. So you set a precedent that he can do that even once he gets his degree. So the NCAA says, well, you only got so many years of eligibility. Well, how can you say that I don't have any more years of eligibility?
There is a lot of lawsuits right now on that exact fact that if they are a student, they can participate in and it's not athletics, it's extracurricular activities offered by the university, which includes athletics.
Right. I mean, so
there's class action lawsuits
go?
That are currently in courts right now.
So if I know that I'm not good enough to get drafted and make it in the pros, but I can be a dang good quarterback in college, making $1 million, $2 million, $3 million a year, I'm good.
I'm a good Monday morning quarterback.
Keep changing your major. Keep changing your major. Keeps you there longer and longer.
Right. What did we used to say? We had a career students that were going to school 6, 8, 10 years because mom and dad were footing the bill, and they didn't want to get out of school because they had to go get a job.
Only take you 10 years to get your 2-year degree.
Yeah.
There you go.
And you're making millions on the side.
Right. So I see that they're going to be enough attorneys and enough people that are going to keep dragging this into court that eventually they'll find a jury or a judge that'll say, yep, you're right. They can't stop you from making a living.
Yeah.
And so therefore, why is it, created? Okay, we've gone by, you've got to be, get your degree. And the NCAA said years ago, you can only have, 4 years of eligibility, but we can redshirt. Okay, so we made something. Now we went to medical things. So we have actually broken the rules just to let certain people play on. Okay. So it's coming. You're going to have career college players that are just going to float from school to school to school.
Rob, we got to take a break. Thank you for calling. God bless you. We'll talk to you later, buddy. Thank you.
Hey, a 3.5-ton great white shark.
There you
That's
go.
a big one.
There you
That's
go.
a big one, baby. Thank you, sir.
Talk to you later.
All right, let's talk about Dr. Ward every Wednesday, 7:30, right here on ESPN Northwest Florida. 1 in 5 develop skin cancer. It can be deadly. All it takes is 5 minutes. If you're listening right now throughout the panel of Florida, there's an office near you. Don't put it off. Don't play around. It can be deadly. All it takes is 5 minutes. Call Dr. Ward, make an appointment, tell him Coach sent you. Also, don't forget about Vandy Roofing. Kyle was in here Friday, did a great job like always. TK Vandy Roofing and General Contracting. They can do any type of, they can design it, they can build it. It doesn't have to be a roof, it can be anything, commercial, residential. But if you're looking for a roof, you get a call from an insurance company, they say, hey, it's getting up there in age, we're getting ready to drop you. Don't panic. Call Kyle at Vandy Roofing. They know all the paperwork, they know everything you need to do. They'll take care of you. Listen again to Kyle every Friday right here on ESPN Northwest Florida. We'll be right back.
Home for college football. ESPN Northwest Florida.
It's going to be the Troy Trojans versus the Jacksonville State Gamecocks in the Salute to Veterans Bowl. Tuesday, live from Montgomery, Alabama, we'll have coverage starting at 8. Can Troy's defense and recent solid performance overcome GSU's strong conference play and turnover margin? Listen live on 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida and the ESPN Northwest Florida app.
This is Joanna with ESPN Northwest Florida with your Monday's weather. This afternoon and evening there will be a brisk wind out of the northeast, clear skies and 50. Clear skies tonight, slightly colder at 37 and a wind at 7 miles per hour out of the east-northeast. Tomorrow, mostly sunny and a light breeze right around 7 miles per hour with a high of 60. A bit warmer at 66 Wednesday and we'll have mostly clouds. This forecast is brought to you by Earthworks of Northwest Florida. Thank you for keeping that dial on ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
So you've heard the saying that if you love your job, you'll never have to work.
Well, it's true.
I've worked for Brock Lawn and Pest Control for many years. The commitment to the needs of customers.
And their commitment to each employee makes Brock a company I'm very proud to be a part of.
Brock's core values are also mine. Give people more than they expect, and always honor your promises.
This isn't a job, it's a service to help people live a healthier lifestyle.
Brock Lawn and Pest Control. Our family protecting your family.
Northwest Florida's home for college football bowl games. WGSX Linden, WPLQ Port St. Joe.
ESPN Northwest Florida.
Powered by Panama City Toyota.
Hey, Dad, you've got a powerful role even if you're not the one doing the feeding. Breast milk gives your baby top-tier nutrition, immune protection, and antibodies that formula just can't. And the best part, breast milk is free at 30A lactation. Dads, your support matters. It strengthens mom and helps baby, and it brings you closer. Learn more ways to support your family's feeding plan. Schedule a consultation with 30A Lactation. Call now, 678-836-8962 for 30A Lactation.
This is where heroes are created, legends are born, and dynasties forged. The Sports Talk Monster, ESPN Northwest Florida. Now back to the Coach James Hale Show inside the J. Michael Studio.
Alabama Update is brought to you by Stevenson Air Conditioning. Do what we did. Do what Chad did. Jason Kowaleski, his business, his home. The guy is incredible. If you're looking for saving money every single month on your power bill, get it serviced by Stevenson Air Conditioning. Locals taking care of locals throughout the Panhandle, Florida. The guy's incredible. Now, if you got an old one, get rid of it. It's one of the few things you can purchase will pay for itself over a period of time. Your power bill is cut almost in half. So you're saving money every month on your power bill. Go Stevenson Air Conditioning. You'll be glad you did. The guy is incredible. Graduated from Mosley High School. The best at what he does, that is Stevenson Air Conditioning. And you're listening to ESPN Northwest Florida. Don't forget tonight, we've got Steelers at home playing the Miami Dolphins. You can listen to it right here on ESPN Northwest Florida.
And don't forget at 8:30,
Alabama.
we're going to give away our stuff.
What?
I said, don't forget, at 8:30, we're going to give away our listener appreciation.
Rob, call back at 8:30, please.
We'll tell you how to do it, all the details, but you want to go ahead and write down that number, 215-6290. Have that phone number ready for when we give away the big prize somewhere around 8:30 today.
Chad, what'd you say we're number one in what? Bama's number one in what?
So there's this article on ESPN.com. Oh, no. We've got Santa. Santa has disrupted the Alabama update. Are you going to fuss at Santa the way you fuss at everybody else
Santa,
for
you got some
interrupting
there, Santa.
the Alabama update?
Thank you, Santa.
All right, we got a candy cane.
No, I'll never get mad when I get gifts.
All right.
Ooh, baby, but did your wife make that?
Go home
Miss
now,
Claus has been busy. Now,
God.
Well, thanks, Santa.
because of Wildcat Glenn and Chad, you got something, Coach.
Wow. What? Well, you say I've been mean?
I love that suit, man.
Wow.
She vetoed the lump of coal.
Hey, I know her. She's good.
You saying
to
me and John, we offset the lump of coal.
She's good to me. He's lying. She's good to me.
Well,
Thank you so
I'm
much.
definitely going to eat
That's
some
sweet.
of this bread.
That's so nice.
Looks pretty good. But back to the what is on ESPN.
Let's just eat and talk.
Okay.
No, okay, go ahead.
So ESPN has ranked all 64 teams in college football playoff history, ranked them.
Ranked all of them. All 64.
Yeah. And so, like, starting at the bottom at number 64, the 2025 Tulane team, 11-2.
That's this year's team, yeah.
Yeah, it is the current playoff team, right?
You're dead last. Okay.
Right, dead last. And then, since this is the Alabama update.
63 is James Madison, but go ahead.
Since this is the Alabama update, we'll go to number 1. The 2020 Alabama 13-0 team, ranked number 1 by ESPN. They beat Notre Dame 31-14 and beat Ohio State 52-24.
In national championship.
Yep.
Beat them like a
national
drum.
championship. Yep.
And they beat 11
and
SEC
so
schools.
who was number 2? Who do you think was number 2?
probably LSU 2019.
Exactly. That's exactly who was number 2. Yeah.
That's one of the best teams I've ever seen, offensively anyway. And the amount of NFL players was incredible. But they go back to 2020. They beat 11 SEC teams in a row.
I know. So I'm sorry I got my mouth full, but this is really
That's
good.
some good stuff.
Santa brought it.
That's some good stuff. You look good as Santa, by the way.
Yeah.
But, so what's all the hype? I get that Kirby and everybody's worried about additional losses in the SEC, but that year proved different. I mean, they played all SEC.
That year proved that we were deep. We had 3 deep across the board: offense, defense, kicking game. And now with NIL, you don't have that.
You
You
can't
have the depth.
That's true.
You don't have the depth. That's the difference in Georgia and Alabama now. In the old days, our backups are not as good.
Right.
With them going to the 9-game schedule, have you already seen and paid attention to the cancellations of series?
Yes. Georgia, Alabama, everybody's doing Auburn.
Well, so Georgia and Florida State were supposed to have a series.
I thought they were keeping play neutral sites.
But they're looking at canceling that because of the new 9-game schedule.
Yeah. One time it was home and home. Then I heard they were going to go to a neutral site like Tampa somewhere.
They talked about Jacksonville and then Atlanta.
Yeah.
But I'm looking at the way the schedule is going to fall for the SEC. They're not going to play top-tier teams outside of the conference anymore. And don't be surprised if they don't drop the Big Ten agreement.
Well, that's what I'm all for it. We don't need to be playing Notre Dame and Ohio State and then 9 SEC schools, unless you want the coach to get fired.
And then your Vanderbilt, who's lost 2 games, right, and they don't make it to the playoffs. Well, okay, what if they lose 3, but they're a great team? Texas.
Right. Do you trust the committee?
Yeah.
I don't.
I don't trust
them at all. I think we're definitely going to go to 16 teams. The commissioner of the SEC, I love Kirby said it right there in front of his face. I can tell.
The biggest problem they're going to have with the CFP is how to incorporate the championship game into the playoff system.
They're going to have to get rid of the championship game.
It's either they got to get rid of it or they got to make it the first round.
Yeah, they got.
I just think you do like the NFL. The better teams don't play that week. The teams are fighting to get in play.
Right.
We got to copy what the NFL. We're professional football now. We need to copy what they do.
Last week, Dr. Ward was talking about expanding and stuff like that, and maybe having a playing game. And I got to thinking about it, and I was like, I think I texted you. Don't go to 16 teams. Go to 14, and then you have 2 play-in games the weekend of the championship games or whatever, and those are your last. You got 4 teams vying for the last 2 spots of the 12-team field.
Yep.
Well, that's kind of like with the NFL.
Or you could do like March Madness and have those 4 teams that are on the edge, right? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's like the wild card game or the March Madness thing. And
you can't do that because it makes too much sense. They don't want to do it.
Well, football's not like basketball, right? The injury level is much higher in football.
Well, it is, but sadly, it's all going to boil down to which one makes the most money.
What turns on the most TVs? What makes the most money?
Well, if you go to 16 games, you got more product. So that's the reason they're going to go to 16. I think it'll be 16. The Big Ten wanted it to be 24. 24 teams.
Well, that's what happens the level below. What is it? The FCS, I always get them confused.
Yeah, the FCS.
FCS has 24
That food's pretty
teams,
good,
right?
isn't it?
It's really good. I've eaten the whole thing.
Let's leave mine alone, okay?
Where's yours? What is this? Chocolate banana bread or something?
It's one of her specials.
It's really good.
It is.
Is it chocolate pound cake or banana bread?
It's got chocolate chips in it.
Yeah.
It's really like a chocolate banana bread, but...
Well, anyway. All right, let's take a break. We'll get back. We'll jump into the world of Auburn. They got the same type of things happening at Auburn that we're seeing. People coming and getting their coaches. They want their players. There's one player everybody in the country wants. Watch out for Alabama, too. I wouldn't be a bit surprised Bama doesn't get one of Auburn's players. We'll talk about that when we get back. But right now, let's talk about some of our great people. Beef O'Brady's in Lynn Haven. You want to have a great time. Great atmosphere, unbelievable food. And if you just want to get some food to take home, call Pat, make an order. They'll have it ready for you. You got a big party. It doesn't matter how many wings you want, whatever you want. They'll have it waiting for you, ready to go at Beef O'Brady's in Lynn Haven. You're already at Beef O'Brady's in Lynn Haven. Let's go see Russ and Amber get some jewelry.
Go out there, get a free jewelry inspection, get a free jewelry cleaning. While they're doing that, look at all of the new merchandise they have. Or if you're hard up for cash, take your old gold, old silver. It's at an all-time high. They'll buy it off of you. You'll have cash for Christmas, or you can trade it in on a beautiful brand-new piece of jewelry. All this and much more at David Adamson Designer Jewelry, 830 Highway 77, Lynn Haven.
And don't forget Alabama, Oklahoma, not Saturday, this Friday night, man. We're getting closer and closer to the first round of the playoffs. 7 o'clock on ABC. Alabama at Oklahoma. We'll give more of a breakdown tomorrow on both these ball clubs. Alabama's getting some guys back healthy. That's a good thing. Will it be enough? We don't know. We'll be right back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. Thank you, Stevenson Air Conditioning, for the Alabama update. Chad, that was a great Alabama update. Not.
ESPN Northwest Florida app version 2.0. Now featuring ultra high fidelity. You'll feel like you're in the game. Plus more opportunities to win weekly prizes from local businesses when you click it to win it. Download the 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida app today at Google Play or the Apple Store.
This is Joanna with ESPN Northwest Florida with your Monday's weather. This afternoon and evening, there will be a brisk wind out of the northeast, clear skies and 50. Clear skies tonight, slightly colder at 37, and a wind at 7 miles per hour out of the east-northeast. Tomorrow, mostly sunny and a light breeze right around 7 miles per hour with a high of 60. A bit warmer at 66 Wednesday, and we'll have mostly clouds. This forecast is brought to you by Earthworks of Northwest Florida. Thank you for keeping that dial on ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
At Brock Lawn and Pest Control, we're proud to be awarded the distinction of being Quality Pro certified.
Our technicians have passed rigorous training in eco-friendly application and prevention of pest treatments.
Part of the program is the practice of integrated pest management.
IPM's goal is to prevent pests from ever entering your home. It includes inspection, prevention, education, and, when necessary, application.
We're proud to be Quality Pro certified.
Brock Lawn and Pest Control, the standard and level of trust.
Tap into your entrepreneurial spirit with Coverall, a turnkey commercial cleaning franchise backed by 4 decades of success. Coverall provides commercial cleaning services for all types of facilities. Built on a proven, scalable business model, as a new franchise owner, you'll receive an initial customer base, affordable startup options, and financing is available. For the tools entrepreneurs need to succeed, call Robert, 850-476-1717, 476-1717.
For everything in the world of golf, it's the Watson Report. Thursdays at 4:20 with Alan Watson from Golf Plus. ESPN Northwest Florida. Now back to the Coach James Hale Show inside the J. Michael Studio.
Glenn. Oh, Glenn. Hey! Here you go.
He doesn't know the song. He doesn't know the song.
All right.
Or he's breaking out in high.
Auburn has hired, I like this. I mentioned it a little bit. I'll mention it again. Tim Banks, former defensive coordinator. He's going to be coaching at Auburn. You know, Hyper fired him. They bring in Knowles from, I think it's Knowles from Penn State. He was the guru that led Ohio State to a state championship, and they had some conflict of interest. Coach Day kind of said, no, we're not going to do this. We're going to do what we do here at Ohio State. He gets his feelings hurt. He leaves, goes to Penn State. Penn State's defense really didn't improve. I thought it played worse than we expected. Franklin gets fired. Now the new coach comes in. I don't think they're ever going to keep him. He was guaranteed a 3-year rollover contract with Penn State, but now he's going to go to Tennessee as a defensive coordinator after Tim Banks was fired. Now, Tim Banks is heading to Auburn. What's he going to do at Auburn? He'll be the co-defensive coordinator. He's going to coach the safeties at Auburn. I'm sure he's got some players he knows he can bring with him to Auburn. He's recruiting people, does a good job in recruiting. Good hire for Auburn, in my opinion. Now, Auburn wide receiver Malcolm Simmons he's out. He's going to transfer out. It's all about money. It's the bottom line. It's all about money. If I'm Alabama, I'm going to go hire Nix, Auburn's former offensive coordinator, and I'd put him in charge of our wide receivers. Or I'd just put him in any position just to get him there. And then maybe Simmons might want to come to Tuscaloosa, Alabama instead of Auburn, Alabama. This is what we're seeing going on left and right. You mentioned Florida losing the running back coach to Texas. Guess what position Texas needs right now? A great running back. Who's got the best fresh running back in the country? Florida.
Well, while we're doing this show, 2 additional Auburn players have entered the transfer portal. These are offensive linemen, freshmen offensive linemen for the Tigers. Favor, Ibuka Edwin, and DeAndre Carter have entered the transfer portal. They're offensive linemen for Auburn.
So here's something. And we talked about the firing of the coaches and the timing and everything. If you go back now and look, when Penn State fired their coach and then Florida fires their coach, they do it in season. That transfer portal window is over before the end of the season, the way they did it. Then you go to Auburn, they fire their coach. They're still in the transfer portal. They can transfer right now. And then the transfer portal is about to open up here in a couple weeks. So really what I think is going to start happening later, or next year, the years after, if they're going to fire a coach, you're going to start seeing it earlier and early in the season. So you're in mid-season. You're not going to transfer mid-season because you're not going to get to go play anywhere, and you're under an NIL contract. You get to the end of the season, and all of a sudden, now you got 60 days in the portal instead of the 2 weeks or 3 weeks that opens up in January. These kids get to shop around right now.
I'm curious to see what happens with Georgia's lawsuit against that young man that left. They want the money back. They'll never get the money back. It's not about the money because they're going to tie that up in legal fees. What they're doing is trying to set a standard there that you're not going to be allowed to do these things, which I hope they win. I hope they're not allowed to do that. But, yeah, they're hiring certain coaches that got connections to great players. It used to be, can you recruit? How great you coach on the field? Hell, if you can hire a guy that can bring you a 5-star running back in there, you're going to hire him.
Yeah.
If Glenn's applying for a job, I'm applying for a job, I got a 5-star and Glenn ain't got anybody, I'm probably going to have a better shot getting that job.
Yeah, especially if you developed them.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
no doubt
Jaluk
about that.
and
it's all about the money. It's all about getting ball players in there. Now, we all know Auburn went 5-7. Hugh Freeze's experiment did not work. Simmons came in there, played as a true freshman, played last year. I think he played in every single game last year. He was number 4 for Auburn, great football player. Former 4-star. He's a speedster. The guy can run like no other, played in all 12 games as a true freshman, played in every game this past year. 908 yards of reception yards, 6 touchdowns. And remember, we went for how many weeks where a quarterback wouldn't throw the ball to the receivers. They couldn't throw the ball down the field.
Yeah.
He would jump around, turn around, and get sacked or whatever.
Yeah, he almost didn't even get to play this year after he got arrested early in preseason.
Yep. Yeah. Perry Thompson, he also is gone. Arnold is gone. And now you mentioned 2 more. I knew about the offensive lineman. What was the other one? I knew about the offensive lineman.
Well, they were both offensive linemen is what. And this was something that came out about 17 minutes ago. So.
Yeah, the freshman, I hate that. That's you know what, though? They also know that he's bringing in players from South Florida that can play. He's bringing in players from different parts of the country that can play. So it goes both ways. Golis is a good football coach. He knows what he's doing. The offense is going to be outstanding. If I'm a receiver right now at Auburn and I can play, I don't know if I want to leave. You go watch the tape of his offense. This is an exciting offense. They spread it all over the field. They throw the ball deep. If you're a wide receiver or a quarterback, this is offense you want to be in.
Sure.
So I don't know if he's doing the right thing or not. But again, don't be surprised if you see Nix coaching at Alabama, and don't be surprised you see Simmons playing wide receiver at Alabama. That would not shock me.
Golis has an interesting thing because if he brings in a transfer portal quarterback, I mean, he's already got Daniels and Deuce Knight sitting there.
South Florida quarterback's probably going to come.
If that happens, Deuce Knight won't be there. He'll leave.
Deuce Knight's got all kind of potential.
He sure does. I
Does he wind up?
agree.
Well, I think Underwood's going to wind up at LSU, but I wouldn't. Lane would probably pay enough to get 2 great quarterbacks down there at LSU. Who knows where they're going to wind up playing? That's what I'm saying. We used to be so excited about recruiting when National Signing Day was over. You knew you had a good ball club for the next couple of years. You can throw that out the window. We don't even know where these guys will be playing.
In fact, I think we end up talking more about the transfer portal than we do about recruiting.
Oh, we do.
We did. Yeah, the day it came, we weren't even.
Yeah, we don't even know what these guys will be playing next year. We have no clue who's going to be good next year. Well, in your lifetime, I never thought I'd see Indiana win a Big Ten championship, and who knows, might win a national championship. And their quarterback wins a Heisman.
Yeah.
What?
So is that bad for college football that Indiana?
I hate college football right now. I don't. What are we teaching these young people? There's no commitment. There's no loyalty.
Let's wait a minute. So let's talk about Indiana for a minute. They don't have the budget Ohio State has.
Obviously, they got money. They wouldn't have the players they got there now.
But they have 0 5-stars.
Yeah.
They have the most 3-stars on their team of any team in the playoff.
Think about this for a minute. I mean, Indiana's showing people it may not have to be about all the money.
There's a difference in having 5 stars and having a team with character.
Sure, exactly.
But like he came from James Madison, where the culture, their culture was you playing for the team, you're playing for
and they
each
do
other.
have some transfers in there.
Right.
The quarterback.
And that guy can coach.
Yes, he can coach. He clearly can coach.
And I was shocked when I watched Ohio State, Indiana. I thought,
you know what I'm most impressed with Cignetti there is his ability to get the players that play for him that year to buy in 100% of what they're doing.
Right.
When you listen to their players, even after the Big Ten championship game, they're talking about, we can't wait to practice tomorrow. 7 o'clock practices all year, whether it's a organized team practice under NCAA or the off-season stuff they're doing. That's where they're winning the games. It's you can have all the greatest players in the world, but if they don't buy into your program and committed,
and I'll be honest with you, we were Southern Mississippi. We had some good character kids. We had guys playing in the NFL. We won back then. We beat Mississippi State every year. Beat Ole Miss all but one. The only team we didn't beat back then, we beat Florida State. The only team we didn't beat was Alabama with Bear Bryant.
Did you beat Auburn?
And I don't remember. Yeah, we beat Auburn. And I don't remember ever wanting to practice. They can say all that BS they want. We really don't care about going to practice.
So
you can say it.
That makes me
but you
curious.
don't believe it.
Yeah, but
that makes me curious. What are they doing at practice that guys want to show up?
Again, if you've played the game and been through what the players have been through, they don't want to practice every day.
But they can't practice as much as you had to practice.
Right, that's true.
Then the same thing is some of the things they did to us,
they can't do anymore.
Right,
that's true.
Right.
That is a good point.
I'm going to work on. So when we come back after the year, I'm going to try and get a couple of guys that I talked to that are players and get what their actual schedule is like during the season and then during the off season. So you can
they can only be together 20 hours the whole week.
Well, it's in organized practice. Then you have volunteer stuff
we were 20 hours. We only had 20 hours back then.
20 hours at the bar.
2 hours and 45-minute practice, full pads. You get hurt, they drag you off the field.
Remember all the money we used to make too. I remember that, the $15 for laundry money.
Yeah. They even quit that.
I know it.
They quit that.
No wonder those kickers are so clean.
They don't need laundry money. They just buy new clothes.
Anyway,
I didn't spend. Well, let's see.
Bowl season has cranked off. They call it the Buckle Bowl. I think they call it. It's in L.A. I thought it was called the
It's
L.A.
in Las
Bowl.
Vegas.
That was an L.A. Bowl. Washington 38, Boise State 10. Washington's quarterback Williams, he threw for like 4 touchdown passes. So the Big Ten's got to win, and the Mountain West has had 1 loss. And that's as we started out the bowl season. And then we got a bunch of them coming up. Again, we got the playoffs starting this Friday, 3 on Saturday, 1 on Friday. We'll be at the Occasion Place watching those ball games. Come join us 11 o'clock Saturday morning at the Occasion Place. Watch. That game will be the one I really want to see. Miami at Texas A&M. That's going to be a really good football game. We want to give back to people that listen to us. We love you guys. We appreciate you turning in and listening to us. All the shows right here on 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. Wildcat, what can we do? What can we give them?
Well, here's what we're going to do, boys and girls, moms and dads. Tattoo this phone number on your girlfriend's forehead so you have it handy at all times. 215-6290. We're going to take caller number 10, and we're going to give you a a Christmas gift, a listener appreciation gift from ESPN 104.3 right here in Panama City. Here's what you're going to get if you're lucky caller number 10. A gift certificate from the Boot Store, a membership from Anytime Fitness, a prize from Golf Plus, a prize from Buffalo Rock, and a $50 gift certificate from Ferrucci's. I can't say that. It's too cold. Yeah. It's too cold in here to say that correct. So all those things and more can be yours. If you're lucky, caller number 10, call right now, 215-6290, 215-6290.
We'll be right back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
PCB Hobby Takeover with Todd. Mondays at 5:20 on ESPN Northwest Florida.
That is a very high-end card and very rare.
Todd talks about coins, trading cards, collectibles, and the amazing stories behind them.
It was the first one that's ever come through my door.
Plus, we'll be taking your calls and questions at 850-215-6290. The PCB Hobby Takeover.
A platform for you to do your hobby.
Mondays at 5:20 on the Sports Talk Monster. ESPN Northwest Florida.
Adventure going this holiday season in a new Kia from Bill Bird Kia during the Season of New Tradition sales event. Bill Bird Kia is now offering 0.9% APR for up to 60 months, plus $1,000 bonus cash on the purchase of a new 2025 Kia Sorento or a new 25 Kia Telluride. You'll get the perfect balance of comfort, safety, and technology. Countdown to savings is going on now. Celebrate the season in style and drive away in a new Kia today. Bill Bird Kia is the home of the 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty. Stop by and see us at 2435 East 15th Street or anytime at BillBirdKiaPanamaCity.com. Offer from Kia Finance America for the purchase of a new 2025 Kia Sorento or VIN-specific new 2025 Telluride with $1,705 per month per $1,000 financed at 60 months. Quantities limited. $1,000 APR bonus is applied as down payment and no cash value cannot be combined with other finance offers. The 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty is a Bill Bird Kia warranty. Offer for well-qualified buyers must take delivery from dealer stock through 1/2/26.
Your biggest investment is your home. Protect it while also improving its appearance with Earthworks of Northwest Florida. We have sand, mulch, gravel, or lay down decorative stone, all available for pickup and delivery. Discover your dream landscape with Earthworks of Northwest Florida. Imagine the moment you proudly pull up to your home that you've worked so hard for, enhanced by quality mulch, decorative stones, and more. Let's make it happen today. Request a quote online at earthworkspc.com or swing by the office at 2005 Industrial Drive. Love the land you live on.
Time to let the big dogs eat.
How about that answer by Georgia? To the end zone, touchdown, Georgia!
Now back to the Coach James Hale Show inside the J. Michael Studio, ESPN Northwest Florida.
I feel bad for him. So I like to.
And welcome back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. We got a winner. Good morning, sir. How you doing?
Not a sir.
Oh. There's a Mrs.
Oh,
Sir.
it's me. Oh, it's me. I'm not a sir. I'm a ma'am, but that's okay. My name's Susan Lane.
Hey, Susan. Listen, I want to thank you so much for listening. I know it's got to be hard, but thank you for listening. Thank you for turning in.
Oh.
And I'm just so grateful that you guys listened to us. And what did you tell her what she won?
Yeah, I explained to her, but I didn't get a time when she could come and pick it up. So tell her to hold on.
Yeah, Susan, don't hang up. Where do you live on the beach or in town?
We live on the beach.
Good. How long you been listening?
Well, my husband's actually the big listener, but when we drive around in his car, I'm actually taking him to an appointment right now. He always has it on, and y'all gave out the phone number. I said, I'm going to just try.
There you go.
Awesome.
Who is your husband? What's his name?
His name is Les, L-E-S, Lane, and he's the big listener. Yeah,
Right.
you got to give him a shout out.
Tell Les
So what team is his?
What's that?
What's his favorite team?
Georgia Bulldogs.
Smart. Hey,
we found a sponsor for the Georgia
You
update.
just forfeited your prize.
No, he's
you know
smart,
that,
man. Kirby's smart. You kidding me? The greatest coach in college football right now. Unbelievable.
Oh, I love you guys.
He is. I mean,
He
you got to
is.
tell the truth. Look what he did.
That's right.
I wish he was at Bama still, but I love Kirby. Kirby's a good man. How long y'all lived in Panama City Beach?
Since 2018, we're from Columbus, Georgia originally. And we were
that's where I'm from.
out of Atlanta. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's where you're from?
I'm from Columbus, Georgia, originally.
Oh.
Yeah.
Where'd you go to school?
I went to Kendrick High. I graduated in 1986.
No way. I'm 86. My husband and I were at Spencer.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
Spencer, 1986.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That's
small world.
interesting.
My
Yeah.
dad-
Have you?
Yeah, my dad was Columbus High School in the 50s.
Did you see that? You have never seen the statue of Chad out in front of the school? He told me it's like 6 foot tall.
Don't look for it long.
Hey, my wife's gonna be in Columbus tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
All right.
What are you doing back there tomorrow? What are you doing?
I go and see my mom. Two of my sisters live there, and we moved my mom there to an assisted living. So I go up there every other week.
Oh,
And
bless your heart.
go see her. I'm a retired teacher. My husband's retired law enforcement, so we kind of got a little extra time on our hands right now.
God bless both of you.
Absolutely.
Retired police officer,
Yeah.
teacher, you can't beat
Yeah,
that. man.
the highest paid people on earth. Yeah.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. Trust me, we sit here.
You attract the wrong people if you have high pay. So
Well, if you're an athletic director, you can take money with you when you leave. So.
Okay.
Hey, I think Wildcats got 2 Sugar Bowl tickets. Are you going to give them those, or are you going to keep them yourself?
Oh, okay.
Oh, you
Oh,
keep
you would have a new best friend if I had that.
You're not
How
going to go
about
to the
this?
game?
I'll just go with you.
Hey, there you go.
Have you ever been to the Sugar Bowl?
I have not, but the last 2 Georgia national championships I've been to, and not this SEC championship, but the couple before that I've been to. I was up in Indy when we whipped up on
Oh,
Alabama.
yeah. Remember how cold it was?
Oh, my God, it was freezing.
Yeah. Y'all cheated. You hurt all of our players.
Oh, good.
I remember that game. But I'm telling you, if you've never gone to all those different bowl games, the best one's the Sugar Bowl. It's great to see all the fans there. They all in the same little neighborhood and everything, little same area. It's a great time. If you get a chance, go to the Sugar Bowl.
Okay, yeah. And if you guys are ever in Athens for any of the home games, me and my friends are at Tailgate Station, spots 1, 2, and 3. Y'all come on out and let us feed you.
Tailgate Station. I want to go to the game before I kick it in. I hope
you realize what you've done. I've recorded this.
Are you still there?
Yeah,
Okay, it was just breaking up a bit.
Yeah.
He's over here on the phone booking the bus to come up here.
Hey, I will tell you, for the Texas game, we served filet mignon.
Oh, wow.
We had steak.
Man,
it just seems like Georgia's getting better and better every week. And you know what? Honestly, I think this is Kirby's best coaching job since he's been there. Because I didn't think they'd be that great this year. I know next year they're going to be really good.
Yeah, I didn't think we had it all together. We started off slow. But Kirby, he's just a miracle maker. He just makes it happen.
Well, I always say this. If I had a son that was at the age and had the ability to play at that level, and he was even recruiting by Alabama right now, I would send him to play Kirby Smart. I don't care what people make fun of, the people being arrested and all that kind of stuff. That happens at every one of these schools. That man, he develops people. He develops people. He develops character. Nobody runs a practice like Georgia does. That's the reason they're the most physical football team in college football, the way they practice. And he doesn't care. He's going to do it his way. If you don't want to do it, go play somewhere else. And that's the reason they keep winning.
Yeah, his philosophy or saying is next man up. So everybody's got to be prepared. If somebody gets injured, you're next.
Yeah. And his daddy, they would come down here in Bay Point when he was coaching with Nick. The Drummonds used to have them all come over there and stay at some of the houses they owned. And the Drummonds were huge boosters, Alabama boosters, one of the richest families in the state. And Saban would come down here, and Kirby always brought his daddy. Even when they weren't down here as the staff, he'd go play golf somewhere here. His dad was with him. Mary Beth and Kirby came over to my daughter's birthday party. We had a lot of Alabama. This one is the AD, the defense coordinator of Alabama. I said, Kirby, can you come over? I said, these kids go nuts because there are a lot of Alabama fans there. Him and Mary Beth came over. His kids stayed with his mom and dad. They were over in Destin. And he came over, and he treated those kids like they were his own, and they loved him. They take pictures with him. He's just a good person, really good person.
Yeah.
I love that man. But anyway, listen, thank you so much again for listening. If we can help you in any way, let us know.
Don't
I'll
hang
do
up.
anything
Don't
for
hang
you
up.
except give you money.
Yeah,
Okay.
don't hang up.
We appreciate y'all, and go Dogs.
Don't hang up. Wildcat wants to get this information, okay?
Okay.
All right, come by and see us one day. Just drop in here one day when we're live radio. We'll get you in here. We'll throw Glenn out, put you on.
We'll do that.
Sound like my
All right,
third
buddy.
wife.
Go Dogs.
Go Dogs.
Unbelievable.
Yep.
Good people.
Yep. Absolutely. And you've already written down where they are, so during the football season.
Glenn, I did this for you.
Oh, good.
Because I know you love the ACC. Patrick is an ACC, SEC guy like you are, really. But this was the latest by some particular service. Now, we all know they got different ones, ESPN, 24/7, all the different ones. But this is what the ACC grades were for 2025. I got the recruiting. You almost skip the recruiting. Let's just go to the grades. This is how they grade the staffs in the ACC. And this say I agree or I don't agree. Boston College, he was former offensive coordinator at Alabama. He got an F. I agree with that. I don't know if y'all do.
Yeah.
Everybody agree?
F.
Cal. I think Cal played well, considering they got to fly across the country. They gave him a B. I'm going to say B. You got C?
Yeah.
You got C?
I got C.
I got C.
I got B.
C.
I'm going to give him a B.
They were better at the end of the year than the first of the year.
Yeah.
That's why.
I'm going to give him a B. Clemson. Remember when I love Dabo. I think he's one of the best ever out there.
Clemson
I
gets
love
a
him.
C.
Yes.
They gave him a D.
Yeah,
I can see it.
I can see it.
But
Yes,
at the end of the
Totally
season,
underachieved.
his record at the end of the season, give him a C.
Glenn?
Yeah, I'd say I'm going to go C minus.
If they enforce it,
As great as Dabo is, I just expected more. I'm gonna go with the experts and say a D, and I love him, but I think he'll
I
turn
like
it
Dabo
around.
too,
I know
but
he's going to turn around.
He's got to do something.
You got to give Duke. They gave him a B. Their record wasn't that great, but they won the championship.
They won the championship,
ACC.
hey?
What else do you want? Would you give them a B or A?
I'd give them A minus because at the end they beat some teams they weren't supposed to beat, and then they end up winning
But they lost some games. I'd give them a B.
Yeah, I'd be a B.
A minus. I'm kind of like Glenn. You win a championship, that's hard to do.
It is hard to do.
I think I give him B minus. Me, Glenn, we know how hard it is. FSU.
D plus.
All right. They were better guys than 2-10. We forget that. They won 3 more games than they lost last year. So there was some improvement. But FSU
It's
standards.
still an F.
I wouldn't go F. I'd
I
be
just think it's a F.
What would you
D,
give?
maybe, or very low C.
I think it's close to. You're nudging the F part there. I think it's probably. I'm gonna give them an F.
F plus.
They were where I thought they would be. I thought 6-6 would have been an outstanding. I mean, 7-5 would have been an outstanding year. 5-7 is right where.
What did you give?
How many?
I would be like a D or a C.
How many games did
C
they
minus.
lose by like less than one score?
And that's coaching.
Yeah,
that's coaching.
It's just
they beat Alabama, Chad.
I know.
What'd you give them?
Because of that, I give them a C minus.
Listen, I gave them an A on that first week. They had an A plus. Wow, they beat Alabama. And then, what happened after that?
The experts gave them a D, but I'm like you. I give them an F because their standards are so much higher than everybody else's. They should not be.
Yeah,
there.
right. They should not be there.
But we're talking about Florida State.
You have to give them a D because
and they start off beating Alabama. They should have beat other teams.
So you saying it's D?
Well, I'm saying it's probably a D because they won 3 more games than they won the year before.
All right. Georgia Tech. Man, they had it rolling there for a while. Richard Sanders' teams right here. They gave them a B.
I give them
okay
a B.
with that.
Yeah,
I'm okay with that.
I'm agree with that. Yep.
What about Louisville? They upset Miami. They had it rolling. Then they got let it
At the
get
end of the
away.
year,
and then the wheels fell off.
Yeah.
C plus.
They gave them a C.
C minus.
Yeah, I
gave
would
him a
say C.
Glenn?
The wheels fell off.
C, C or C plus, yeah.
Miami. Jason said they can win it all. He said they're good up front, both sides of the ball. They screwed up and lost 2 teams I think they should have lost to. They beat Notre Dame week 1. They gave them a B. I think that's about right.
Florida State in me says F, but you can't go that way. I would say a B.
Yeah.
Chad?
B minus.
B. I'm gonna say I'm gonna say a B.
They're in the playoffs though, so you can't.
Here's the thing: we knew that somewhere they would mess it up. because that's what Cristobal
And I think
does.
that's what they're going to do in the playoffs, too. Mark my words, it's coming.
If they go down
they're going to mess it up somewhere.
They're at A&M. They're at A&M Saturday morning, 11 o'clock.
That may be where they mess it up.
That Cajun place, that's where we're going to be. But come with us. $5 pitchers, 50-cent beer when the games kick off on Saturday. We're going to be there for the 11 o'clock kickoff, but they got all three on ABC back to back to back. Now, I think two of them are on TNT. I could be wrong. I got to go back and check that. The 11 o'clock games on ABC. Friday night, Alabama, Oklahoma's ABC. The other two, I think, are on TNT, I think. I can't remember. But anyway, be at the Cajun place. Have a great time. Tell us Coach sent you. If you're over at Beef O'Brady's, go out there and have a great meal at Beef O'Brady's, Lynn Haven. The key word there is Lynn Haven. Hey, we're already over there. Christmas is about 10 days away. Russ, you got 9 days to shop. Let's go see Russ and Amber.
And go there, get your free jewelry inspection, free jewelry cleaning. They will buy and or you can trade your silver or old gold jewelry and get a brand new piece of jewelry from David Adams and Designer Jewelry, 830 Highway 77 in Lynn Haven.
Skin cancer can be deadly. We lost a strength coach at Houston. Got into his another guy, Pratt from Alabama. He got skin cancer in his ear. Got into his brain. When you got hair hanging down, you got to go where they know what they're doing. You got to get everything checked out. That's what Dr. Ward does. 1 in 5 develop it. It can be deadly. This young man, this older guy now, is fighting for his life with brain cancer, and it all started with skin cancer. Don't put it off. 5 minutes. You listen right now. There's an office near you throughout the Panhandle of Florida. That is Dr. Ward. Listen to him every Wednesday, 7:30, right here on ESPN Northwest Florida. J. Michael's Restaurant, the best seafood, ice cold beer, steaks, burgers, chips, pork chops, you name it, everything at the legendary J. Michael's Restaurant. We'll be right back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. The Coach James Hale Show.
Go Dogs! Go Dogs!
Take the over on alcohol consumption. They drank out the Nashville last time they were there.
They're started right now.
Hey, go Dogs!
Go Dogs!
Weekday morning 7 to 9. At 104.3
This is Joanna with
ESPN
Northwest Florida with your Monday's weather. This afternoon and evening, there will be a brisk wind out of the northeast, clear skies and 50. Clear skies tonight, slightly colder at 37, and a wind at 7 miles per hour out of the east-northeast. Tomorrow, mostly sunny and a light breeze right around 7 miles per hour with a high of 60. A bit warmer at 66 Wednesday, and we'll have mostly clouds. This forecast is brought to you by Earthworks of Northwest Florida. Thank you for keeping that dial on ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
When it comes to backyard dreams, trust the name that's been making waves for over 65 years. Cox Pools. Serving the entire Florida Panhandle, Cox Pools brings experience, innovation, and quality to every custom pool design. From luxurious spas to resort-style pools, no vision is too big. Make your backyard the place to be with Cox Pools. Cox Pools, 65 years strong and still making a splash. Visit CoxPools.com or call 850-235-7957.
It's the Jaguars' final home game of the 2025 regular season, and you don't want to miss it. Join us for our fan appreciation game as the Jaguars face off against the Tennessee Titans in a can't-miss division matchup. It's your chance to cheer on the team as they take the field in their Prowler throwbacks for one last time this season. Secure your seats now and be a part of the action. Go to Jaguars.com/tickets or call 904-633-2000.
ESPN Northwest Florida presents the College Football Playoffs and Bowl Game.
Getting to the goal line and in for the touchdown.
Listen live at ultra-high fidelity on ESPN Northwest Florida. Now back to the Coach James Hale Show inside the J. Michael Studio.
And welcome back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. Dr. Shannon Mitchell with us this morning. Wildcat, Patrick Glenn, all sitting here today. And it is cold outside right now. Let's get back to the ACC grades for the 2025 football season. Everybody agreed Miami got a B. They could probably, who knows, they might win a national championship. We don't know. NC State, They got a C. What do you think about that, Manley?
Nah, yeah, sounds right.
Yep.
I don't know. I'm disappointed in NC State.
I am too.
I'm highly disappointed in NC State. They were supposed to be better than that.
Yeah, I'm with you.
They started out well.
I know, but I don't know. C minus.
All right, C minus. I'm with you, Chad. Now, you talking about disappointed?
Here's the thing: if you don't pass them, they'd come back again next year.
Hey, this we talking about disappointing. This is my hero, man. This guy can coach. Look at all the games he won in the NFL. North Carolina. Mac Brown, my coach is gone. Belichick comes in there and replaces him. Him and his girlfriend.
He replaced him?
Him and his girlfriend did. They gave him a F minus. F minus.
They didn't even score him. F minus.
A big disappointment.
Did not pass.
How would he have done if he'd gone to Alabama? It would have
been just as bad, I think. There, for some reason.
So there's a difference, NFL and college.
There is a difference. I mean, look at the coaches that have gone back and forth. I mean, Saban's super successful in college, but not in the NFL.
Right.
You know, and vice versa. You see other coaches that's happened with. So
I agree with you. Well, and honestly, I said never. I don't want them. You can have those. I don't want them. Give them a Glenn. In the old days, I would have said never would I want to coach in the NFL. Now with NIL, you can't control your roster. You don't know what's going on. I'd rather coach in the NFL than coach college right now.
Yeah, because at least you got control, some control.
Then what do you think about Bill? What grade would you give him?
I think the F.
Patrick?
I'm going to say a D. His first year, he doesn't have his players yet.
Well, he may be going to the
And they weren't that good the year before.
He's going to the Dirty Birds.
All right, we got one guy that's going to give him a D. That's fine. Pitt, coach did a good job.
B.
He didn't care about the Notre Dame game. He said it, and it showed. They got killed, and after that, they got killed. They kind of fell apart at the end of the year. Pitt, they gave a B.
Yeah.
C.
Yes, C, I think.
B.
I'm going to go B. I watched them play. They looked good at times.
They did early on, but then the wheels fell off, kind of like Louisville.
Yeah.
Well, you had a freshman quarterback. A freshman quarterback at the end of the year that they finally game planned against Miami and Notre Dame and shut him down. Watch out for him next year.
All right, SMU. They gave them a C. I think it's about right. They made the playoffs the year before. They got all kind of money. They're not even taking a pay from the ACC. They wanted to be in the league so bad, and they've got a lot of wealthy. This is where NIL got originated from, is SMU.
Oh, yeah.
They gave them the death penalty.
Yep.
What do you think? C okay with you?
Yeah, C's okay
Glenn?
with me.
Yeah, I think I'm B minus, I think.
B minus, okay. Patrick?
I'm going to say a C because of the way they finished at the end.
They were looking pretty good.
Missing their championship because they should have been the favorite. They had everybody returning.
I really appreciate Susan Lane, her husband, those Georgia Bulldogs listening, calling in. I hope they enjoy everything we gave them. I wish we had 2 Super Sugar Bowl tickets we could give them. Wildcat, that'd be nice of you to donate those. I know you paid a lot of money.
Super Bowl tickets, that's fine.
I want you to give them.
I can't afford those.
You can't afford to give them away?
I can't afford to have them.
I thought you had them. Oh, maybe those are mine.
Kentucky's not going to the Sugar Bowl.
They never will.
Yeah, they are.
Kentucky's already made a commitment to the toilet bowl.
When's the last time they've been to the Sugar Bowl?
They're going. They're just not playing.
That's
a good question.
Wildcat, when's the last time they've been to the Sugar Bowl?
I want to say 70s.
Paul Bear Bryant took them there in the 50s. Last time they've been there.
Well, it's like Patrick said, they're going there.
The only time they've been there. All right, what about Stanford?
What about them?
C.
No.
You okay with that?
No.
Higher
Stanford.
or lower?
Yeah. I think they should get an F because never mind.
They cheated. They did. I'm with you. It wasn't them, the officials did. C, traveling the country. They robbed FSU. I don't care what anybody says. I saw it. They'll never convince me otherwise. But what do you guys think? C okay with them?
Sure. Why not?
Sure, they beat Florida State, so you got to grade them above them.
Chad, C okay with you?
Yeah, it's okay with me.
All right, Syracuse, F. I agree with that. F.
Yeah.
Everybody all right? Yeah. Virginia. They had a good year, guys. They surprised me. That Friday night was a Friday night. They
surprised
beat FSU.
me too.
Remember that it was a Friday night. Wasn't it Friday night they beat FSU up there at their place?
Yeah,
Friday night. I watched that game. Virginia. They did lose the ACC championship. Maybe that should give them a B+. What do y'all guys think?
B+.
B+?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to change my A to they gave them an A. I'm going to change it to a B+. Virginia Tech, they got an F. I agree with that. Everybody agree with that one? They got a new coach coming there. Frank is going to do a good job. I think they'll start winning. What about Wake Forest? What would you guys have given Wake Forest? They were before you answer, they were predicted to win 4.5 games. They won 8. They won 8, guys. They were predicted to win 4.
I'm a B+.
Yeah.
They beat teams they shouldn't have and lost to teams they could.
No way.
No, a B+. I'm with you, B+.
8-4.
Chad?
I don't know. They're a C team to me.
He is hard.
I am.
He's not grading on the
So is
curve.
Kirby Smart. Kirby Smart's hard on people, too.
I love it. They gave him an A, okay?
An A?
Yeah.
They didn't even make the playoffs, and they get an A?
You can't get an A when Florida State beat you as bad as they did.
Yeah.
All right, where's college game day going to be this week?
Who cares?
You get this right, I'm going to give you
I'm going to tell you what. As long as I don't have to listen to Joey Galloway, I don't care.
Where are they going to be?
I don't know.
You got to guess. There's 4 playoff games. Where are they going to be?
Well, let's see. They're going to have 2 days. They can be at Alabama Friday, and Saturday they can be at Miami.
I'm going to say Texas A&M.
That's probably it. That's probably the biggest viewership. That's probably the biggest viewership. Yeah,
11 o'clock in the morning. Texas
I don't know.
Yeah. Glenn hit it right. Friday they're going to be in Norman, Oklahoma. They're going to leave there.
Then they're probably going to
go to Texas A&M for the Texas A&M Miami game. This guy's brilliant. Glenn, I don't know what I'd do without you.
Chad, we had it right.
Well, I
we
know
just
it
didn't talk about Friday.
I mean,
who's playing Friday?
That's right. I knew it had to do something with Alabama. I mean, otherwise he would have brought it up.
We didn't talk about
now we do know Coach is not coming in Monday, right?
Time.
Suicide alert.
Heisman Trophy, Indiana's court. We said it. Whoever wins the Ohio State Indiana game, everybody was watching. The viewership went off.
I mean, the guy's very deserving. I don't see where the issue is.
I say that. If Sayan wins that game, has a better game, he'd have won it.
He'd have won it, yeah.
Now, who finished second? The guy from Vandy. What's his name? Pavia. And he acted really well. He acted like Chad Mitchell does when he didn't get his way.
Oh, my goodness. Here we go.
What did he do after the game, Chad? Tell me what he did.
Well, something I wouldn't do. Basically, he
flipped off.
He used he used the elf word.
The elf. I like the elf.
Yeah.
I've seen that on a commercial. He used the elf word to say something about the Heisman voters, and then walked it back and apologized. And
after he was told.
Yeah, right.
I didn't know the gun was loaded. I didn't.
Finishing third was Notre Dame's running back Love, and fourth, that's your top 4, Ohio State's saying. So that was your
Notre Dame? I'm going to take my ball and go home if you're not going to let me be in the playoffs.
They also said they're taking their ball and going home because they didn't win the Heisman. They're out of the Heisman for now.
Pavia will be back next year. Wait till he talks to the judge.
All right, we got to do that. Patrick, what's the best way to get up with you?
Call us on our local number, 850-890-5820.
Chad, they get up with the legendary Chad Mitchell. And I'm going to say this. Next year will be your 27th year. Are you ever going to stop?
I don't know. We'll see.
30 would be
like the Energizer Bunny. I guess.
Think about it. If you could do 30, I don't think people will ever forget that. If you make it 30, that would be incredible.
I hope they don't forget the 25 the 26 that I've done.
Well, 27 next year.
Anyway, it's all good.
What's the best way to get up with you?
Call Orthopedic Associates, 850-785-4344. You can also look me up at chadmitchellmd.com or robotmd.com.
Speaking of Christmas and speaking of Santa.
You know how to get in touch with me?
Nobody, if you wouldn't interrupt me, I was getting ready to talk about you. Nobody is more Santa Claus-like than Glenn Manley. You would be shocked if you knew the amount of money he has given back, not just to Bay, but all the schools in Bay County. Happy, Merry Christmas, Santa Claus.
Thanks. Yep. You'll find me at Larry Bashford's office.
Keep the game going with ESPN Northwest Florida. Just because you get out of the car doesn't mean the Sports Talk and Live play-by-play have to end. Just say, hey, Alexa, open ESPN Northwest Florida. From Michigan Avenue to the man cave, from the car to the kitchen, we've got you covered. Keep the game going. Hey, Alexa, open ESPN Northwest Florida.
This is Joanna with ESPN.